In today's video, I've got an Adobe Photoshop editing challenge. Can I edit a random photo from my phone gallery in whatever style this spinny wheel lands on? Let's jump right in. So I'm gonna select a photo at random from my phone gallery. Here we go. Okay, that one there. And then the style of photo is gonna be in movie poster. Challenge accepted. First of all, we're gonna open our image into Photoshop, just like that. All right, here's our character. I'm gonna call this guy Camo Guy, and his superpower is his camouflage invisible jacket. So first of all, I wanna center this guy, so I'm gonna press C to press crop, and I'm gonna bring the arrow across so I'm just in the center there, just like that. Bosh. Right, next thing I want to mask me out. So I'm gonna grab the object selection tool and just hover it over with one click, and I'm just gonna add that part. Look at that. Unbelievable. That will take me a long time before, and it's just done it in like 2 seconds, which is brilliant. So I'm going to go down to the layer mask tool and click that, and then job done. Wow, that's amazing. Now I want to duplicate that layer, so I'm going to press Ctrl J, and then I'm going to click on the layer mask and delete that away. Now I want to put this character in a city somewhere. So I'm going to grab the rectangular marquee tool, and I'm just going to select behind the knees there, just like that. And I'm going to press generative fill, and I can put in a cityscape with large skyscrapers. See what happens there. Drum roll. What I didn't do was mask me out, first of all. So what it's trying to do is recreate the top half and add it in this crazy looking character. So I'm going to just delete that. I'm going to go back. First of all, going to select around me using the lasso tool, which is by pressing L. And then I want to press generative fill, and then I'm not going to put anything in there and just generate. And that's going to create a clean plate for me, and I'm going to remove me from the scene, which again is unbelievable. This stuff used to take a long time to do that, and now it can just be done with one click. Look at that. Photoshop nailed it, mate. So let's merge clean plate with the original clean plate. So we've got a fresh plate there, and put it behind the character. We're going to do that whole step again. So we're going to grab the marquee tool and select behind the knees, and I'm going to press cityscape with large skyscrapers. All right, that's not bad. Quite like that. The coloring's a little bit off, but I like that. I'm going to just adjust the color. So I'm going to press the adjustment layer, go to Q and saturation, and I want it just to select the layer below. So I'm going to click this little button here, and I'm going to bring the saturation down a touch. The grass is off there. Click the layer mask, press B for brush, and I'm going to just bring that layer away just like that. Kind of feather it out. This character, I want him saving a dog and his money from some bad guys in the city. So I'm going to select my character, and I'm going to press a lasso around here. And I'm going to go on generative fill, and I'm going to go holding a dog. Right, this is where it gets interesting because I've got no control of what's going to happen. It's all a game of pick and mix. Random selection. It might be good. It might... That's so good. All right, that's brilliant. I like that dog. He's happy to be saved by me. I want my hand holding a bag of money. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go holding a sack of money. Give it to me, Photoshop. Pretty good. All right, so I want some action in the background. I want some helicopters. I want explosions. I want cars overturned and destroyed. So I'm just going to select in this area here, put in yellow helicopter. And it's really incredible what you can do with generative fill. It's just a case of your imagination. You're using the tools to help you develop ideas. Pretty remarkable what it will do. Maybe I'll generate another one. You've always got the option to generate more, and you're not going to lose the previous generations if you want to decide to go back and select those ones. Okay, that's quite a cool helicopter. I want another one up here as well. So I'm going to select this area, and I'm going to go helicopter. Not yellow helicopter this time. That's pretty good. I like that. That's a big one. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I quite like that one. I want a destroyed car in this corner here. That's good. I like that. That's cool. All right, and I want another one here. We're starting to get something here. Right, next up, I want to have some explosions happening behind me. For this, I'm going to go over to Adobe Stock. I'm going to download an explosion. Put that behind me. Let's hide that a second. Obviously, we want to bring me, the dog, and the bag to the foreground. So we're going to select these 3 assets. And I'm going to press Control Shift and backward bracket. I'm going to select the quick selection tool just around my arm. Like so. Okay, and we've got a pretty decent track there, and I'm going to get rid of that layer mask, and I'm going to press the layer mask again. Now it's in the foreground. Same thing with the bag. Press the object selection tool. Boom. Probably going to need to get the quick selection tool as well, just to add a little bit more. Again, delete the layer mask, and then press it again. All right, so now we can bring our explosion back in, and it's going to be behind the scene, just like that. Probably going to use hard light. I'll probably have to blend it using the adjustment layer here and just selecting the underneath. Maybe if I use screen, I'm going to just scale everything up a little bit. I want to put a title in the lower quarter, but the problem is you're not going to see it. So I want to bring the rectangle tool in the bottom. I go over to the layer mask, and I'm just going to feather it in by selecting the brush and then just sort of wiping it like that until it sort of looks right, and then turning the opacity down a little bit and bringing it up. So now I can put a title in the bottom there. So I'm going to press the text tool. What's this film going to be called? I'm going to call this Camo Guy, because he's the camo guy. So if we grab the Camo Guy text and press Alt and drag it down, it's going to make a duplication, and I want to give this movie poster a release date, which is going to be September. Let's make that a little bit smaller. Let's make it say 40. Change the text type to bold, and then make September the 28th. And now we've got a release date for our movie, which is looking good. The final touch, I want the camo part of the text to stand out. So I'm going to go over to Adobe Stock, and I'm going to download some camouflage texture. If I drag that into the composition, what I'm going to do is move this camo texture just over the camo part of the text. And with that layer selected, and then control clicking camo, and then clicking the layer mask, and there we have it. We've got Camo Guy. So Camo Guy, coming to cinemas near you very soon. I just wanted to show you, with a little bit of imagination and a random photo in your phone using Adobe Photoshop, you can have a lot of fun playing around with ideas. So anyway, I had a lot of fun. I will see you in the next video. Peace!